What's good, everyone? In today's video, we're going to be breaking down one of my Rebirth Island solo quad gameplays. A lot of people have been asking me for an informational video breaking down my thought process and what's going through my head while I'm moving around the map and why I make certain decisions while I'm playing the game. This video is going to be for your guys' benefit. I want to help you guys get better at the game, and this is non-VPN gameplay. So it's versus actual people, okay? We're not shooting at bots. I hope you guys really enjoy this video, and if you guys like the content, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn noties on. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get to the breakdown. Okay, so right here coming up, this is our first engagement of the game. I'm actually going to pistol this person out of the air. I don't normally do this, but it was a rose skin. I was like, yeah, I'm going to take you out. I actually ended up choking on my Jolly Rancher, so I had to get some water and kind of take a moment. So I wasn't playing for about 10-15 seconds, but it wasn't like anyone really landed on me, so I was fine. Typically speaking, though, when a flight is coming from this side of the map or flying opposite side of control, most teams don't go control. They'll drop decon, chem, bio, harbor, Nova, and showers, prison, etc., maybe headquarters, grannies, but a lot of teams won't go send it across the map to control. Right here off the start, we're gonna land top prison. I'm gonna choke on my Jolly Rancher. I'm gonna grab an LMG and I'm gonna start getting an engagement. As you guys can see, people are flying in around me. Maybe one team going control. I immediately hit this guy with the repeat. Just to get more information, see where he's going, since he wasn't laying down any more shots, and chances are I could catch him off guard. He ends up dropping down, so that engagement is over. Right here coming up, you're gonna notice I have audio cues on people fighting bottom showers. I know it's bottom because there's no way anyone can be above me, like directly above me, and me not hear anything. And also, like, directional sound is very important. It's something you kind of pick up on after a while of playing. So I'm able to pinpoint where the shots are coming from. I have an LMG, so I already know I'm ready to fight, even if there's 4 people. You know, I got like 70 rounds in the mag. It's like sharp in your mouth or your throat. That's what happened to me just now.
Worst time is to have a worst.
Okay, so right here, as you guys can see, I got the third party, got the first kill on the Iskra skin right there on the ground, and immediately saw the minimap. There was a ping on someone who was above me. It was either they were like the story right above me, or they were going to be pushing towards the window. I'm centered towards that window because I'm ready for the engagement. If they peek, I'm going to hit nothing but headshots. Centering based on your minimap and where you believe people are going to be and off directional sound is what's going to give you an advantage in so many engagements. If you are not looking directly at where you believe that person is going to be, that's enough time for them to get extra shots into you or have time for you to have to correct your aim. You don't want to do that. You want to eliminate any extra space in between engagements. When you're about to fight anyone, you want to have the upper hand. You want to be moving faster than they are and thinking ahead of them. Right here, I'm just going to be grabbing money for the Lodi, pushing over to Grandma's, and we're going to get a Lodi. Okay, so right here, I threw the loadout on the roof. It wasn't my intention. Normally, I like to throw it to where it goes on the backside of this balcony so I can avoid getting shot from the roof, not have to push into Grandma's. I could sound whore the windows in case there's anyone pushing me, and I only have to worry about what's right in front of my face. And if I get shot, I could go immediately through the window or go around the corner and probably get away. I end up knowing this person just landed here, and I'm going to do this hop up right here in front of us to go grab the Lodi from the rooftop.
That's good.
So right there, you can see in that engagement, when the first Reddit character that I heard flew in, dropped down as I grabbed my Lodi, I lay shots on them and immediately go to the right to cut them off and get that kill. I know there was another person shooting me from outside, so I immediately pushed towards the door to get behind them and push up the stairwell, knowing I'm not going to win the gunfight. I'm too weak. I don't have enough bullets. And I do this so that they can't chase me and I'm able to heal. I then hear someone who's rezzing, so I immediately drop down on the backside and go for the knock. Now from then, I go back around the building and I get the full kill. I know there's still people knocked there and there's another guy flying in, but I'm still going to take my time. I have no plates.
No way, yeah.
What just happened?
Enemy soldier nearby.
Close air requested. Send it.
No enemy hits on that run. Headed your way. You safe zone.
Down. Get
Gas
going.
is closing.
Okay, so as you guys can see in these engagements right here, I'm constantly moving. I'm constantly listening for what I could hear. If we back it up about 20 seconds when I get in that first engagement, when I go to plate up from the last engagement, getting that thirst on the team previously, I go into the small cubby room and plate, and I immediately start listening. I get the directional audio. I'm like, okay, one's pushing in on my level. So I go and shoot them in the back, and I play it out from there. Now, when the person comes in through the window and we're going back and forth, I use the door to actually outmaneuver them and get shots on them without them even being able to trace me. They didn't really have good sight on me the entire time because of this. Using doors is a huge thing. Going through windows is another huge thing. If you are constantly moving and you are a harder target, less chance of you dying. Right here in this scenario, I use the door, I get the knocks, I hear the res at the end, so I immediately go back out and go for the knock on the next person. I use the first person I knocked as bait for me to get the next full kill. And that's exactly what happened in this video. And then I get the free shots on the player behind.
Everybody.
10 gifted if I win this game? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna keep playing aggressive. I'm not gonna change up the playstyle.
First Russell. Wales.
If we win it, we win it. If not, it's all good.
Enemy soldier.
This is where the fun begins. As you guys could see, that first person on the roof was knocked. Whatever. Not sure what happened. But this next engagement, when I go down to bottom prison, I hear him to my left. So I immediately come out centered to my left, ready for the gunfight. If you are centered on towards where you believe people are and where you hear them, you are going to have the advantage. You're going to have the first shots most of the time. And that is key to winning gunfights, specifically for when you know you're gonna have to fight more than one. This stuff is really crucial. Centering is 90% of the issue for a lot of players, I believe. You guys need to be paying attention to where your crosshairs are lined up, where people are coming from, and come out ready for that engagement immediately.
Enemy UAV active.
So you guys see, I get that knock. I'm listening. I'm not pushing out because chances are there's more than one. And I'm really not trying to get picked off like that. So I get the knock on a player who's actually trying to come up behind them. And I peek the door and immediately push back in. Notice how even though I was safe behind cover, I back up all the way to here. It's because I know if two of them slide in at the same time, chances are I'm not getting out of there alive. So I run back as far as I can, get the plates in, and I'm ready for the engagements again. And now we take an alternate route up. So there's 3 pings above me on the roof. That person didn't have plates. Not sure what was happening there. Now we start peeking the door again. Okay.
He shredded me.
Now you notice that in this engagement specifically, I'm baiting the player out who's above me because I know they're gonna peek. Everyone peeks. They always do it, man. No one sits on the roof until they push out unless they're really intelligent or they're really scared. Either way, if they push in, should have the kill. After I get that first thirst, I immediately know that the next person's pushing me, and I had eyes on the third person who was up top, so I'm now centered for exactly where they were immediately after I got the thirst. Now my centering is going to give me these free kills where they line up for me, and all I have to do is worry about aiming in and shooting my gun. After I get these 3 kills, we hear people coming up from underneath us. This is a fun clip. Watch this. We're going to get behind the cover right here and work these guys. 1, 2, 3. Last guy's ghosted to the right. 4. And just like that, we took out 4 people. Now, in this clip, guys, I have 30 bullets and I have a Sten. If I had an Owen gun, I probably would have been in a better standing. But either way, we got the job done. If you get behind the vent right there, you are a much harder target. Use your surroundings as cover. Use objects around you. Use whatever you can to your advantage. I go on that head glitch, immediately get the first knock before the next 2 even peek. So now I am ready. Now, when I saw the last guy was ghosted, I figured, hey, they're either on the roof or they're down low. I'm not going to be able to see down low from on the roof. So I'm going to center for where they are in the minimap as if they were up top. End up seeing him, and my centering was on point due to my minimap and due to my knowledge where the last person was. So I immediately get that 4th kill. And it made a nice little clip.
Target marked. Let him have it.
This is Phoenix 3.
Sighted.
UAV active. Turning for resupply.
So right here, I had a UAV popped. I know there's no one around me. So I'm able to kind of just sit there up on the ledge and go for snipes. Yes, there's a chance people are ghosted, but I'm not going to play as if like, oh, there might be a ghosted guy next to me. If I don't hear anything and I'm looking at my minimap and I don't see anyone pushing me, I could just sit here and go for these third-party snipes. Snipe the first person in the back, hit the person who's weak on the roof. These are kills that add up at the end of the games, guys. Now we're going to push, though.
Good effect on target.
There's our thirst.
Resurgence window is about to close. Enemy UAV active. Shifting target. Prices affected. You'll get tracked by an enemy team.
Yep.
Tread carefully.
Okay, so right here in this scenario, when I get in that first engagement, I know exactly where that person was shooting me from based on the minimap and based on just listening. So when I go and peek that door, my crosshair is lined up for him. After I get that thirst, I try to do the same thing to his teammate. I miss, so I immediately get out of there, stem, and reposition. And that is why we're now on the bottom floor. Same scenario with grandma's. We get out of there if we know we're not going to win it. Fast thinking will keep you alive and stretch out your games a lot longer. Your average lifetime will be longer. You will take less damage throughout the map. Your discipline will help you overall become a better player, more intelligent, and get to the next level. But here we are, repositioning on the bottom floor.
Losing ground. Move it.
I see him sliding around. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to reposition again because we're getting to late game. And on top of that, I just felt like there was going to be more than one, you know? I hear someone above me in this whole sequence. Like, let me know if you guys hear him too. There's the footsteps. And then we get the knock. Again, we hear people under us.
Resurgence has been closed. Gas inbound. Safe zone reload.
Above us, sorry. As you can see, just pushed to the rooftop. But we're just gonna play this slow. It's late game, no rush. We have 25 kills. And there's more than one.
Contact.
Enemy UAV active.
That's the guy we heard. I should not be missing those snipes, but in the event that we do, we gotta reposition again. This rotation is not very good. This zone pull. But you gotta make the best with what you got. So we're gonna just work down low. Just try to get in here late to avoid getting in straight up engagements with anyone. Because chances are, you know, there's 5 teams, 16 people. There might be some extra teams left. We throw the jiggle peek. We see him in the window. We immediately go for the kill. His teammate gets pinged on the minimap, so we immediately know where to look for him. And he pushes up to the window. He played it pretty poorly. So that was another free kill for us. Now look, we got a UAV. We got a Muni. We got stems. We're working towards the late game. Still a lot of people left. Still, you know, 11 people left. But we have zone. So we're just going to play this kind of close for now. I already cleared out my back, so I didn't hear anyone or anything. So we should be fine to just kind of focus on our left and what's in front of us.
Request flyover.
UAV beginning.
That guy's playing gas late. So we're going to go push in. He's pinging above us, so he's going to be second story up top. I don't see him in here, so we're going to hit him with the back window hop. And we get the thirst. So in that scenario, guys, after we got that kill, I had the rooftop. If I had an AR in my hand, chances are I'd mow down every single person there. But I missed my snipes. There's pros and cons to sniping. Cons are if you miss once, you're probably going to miss again. And they're going to lay shots on you. It's going to become harder and harder as the engagement goes on. The pro is if you hit your shots, it's beautiful and it's free knocks literally instantly. But we took the roof from that guy, and if we grabbed an AR, you know, we probably kill everyone up there.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
He was pinging on the minimap, so we knew where to look for him. We're gonna get this knock. And that's how the game ended. Look how one shot he was too. Obviously at the end game after I got that first knock, I was not expecting a Semtex grenade to fly through the window and stick me. That's just some stuff you just can't really avoid. In my mind, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this next knock. But there's not much I could do. His teammates were up top. He stuck me with a grenade. Even though I had the self-res, chances are they were gonna find me and I was not gonna be able to get out of there. Hypothetically, if the scenario was, you know, a little different where maybe I had an AR and I was able to hold that roof the whole time, I probably win that game. But regardless, based on those scenarios, how I worked people, you know, my thought process is make sure you keep moving, make yourself a hard target, make sure you regain your health and plates, take your time. There's no rush to get the thirst. I promise that one kill is not worth you having to hit play again because you died trying to rush a thirst, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope the breakdown is my first breakdown ever, so if it was a little rough, I'll try to do better in the future. I tried to make it make sense. Centering, again, guys, is really important. I need you guys to focus on that. I need you guys to focus on not going for thirst when you're fighting squads. And I need you guys to learn directional audio and the difference between levels of buildings and where people are going to be. I hope this video helped you guys, though. And if it did, make sure to let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it. And make sure to hit that sub button if you haven't. It would mean a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.